In the lush valleys of Peru, the aroma of coffee entwined with the bitter-sweet scent of coca leaves. For decades, this land was the crown jewel of the cocaine trade, producing over 400 tons annually. The economy thrived, with nearly 80% of the population entwined in its success. But then came the pandemic. Borders closed, nations isolated, and the once lucrative cocaine trade spiraled into chaos. With international smuggling routes disrupted, the price of cocaine plummeted, squeezing the life out of the industry. For the first time, the valleys echoed with despair as farmers watched their earnings dwindle to rock-bottom levels. Many citizens whose livelihoods were tied to this illicit trade began leaving to seek work in urban areas or even abroad, leaving behind the land that had once promised so much. With soaring inflation and a crumbling economy, desperation settled heavy upon the valley. The world seemed to forget its dependence on their product, while leaders from distant lands discussed border policies and tariffs, blind to the human cost. Meanwhile, in the United States, President Donald Trump's administration intensified efforts to reinforce border security. With his stringent policies and plans for hefty tariffs imposed on Mexico, the stakes grew higher for the cartels. Tensions mounted, smugglers grew reckless, desperate to adapt to the new reality, knowing their empires faced extinction. The thought struck fear into Miguel's heart, as he pondered the lengths to which those in power would go to protect their bottom line. The very existence of the cartel hung in the balance, and rumors of an assassination plot against Trump began to swirl in the shadows. The stakes of a collapsing cocaine market intersected dangerously with political ambitions. As the once thriving economy begins to crumble, the struggle for survival reaches a breaking point. The pain in these valleys becomes a poignant reminder of the human cost behind the thriving trade. The community that flourished under the weight of their trade now faces an uncertain future, united by their shared grief and loss. In the lush